embarrassment.
Okay, eve-teasing appropriately, if you will talk about properly or suitably, because eve-teasing is a old word, so if you will talk about properly or suitably, it's a sexual harassment, Vishashan.
And it should really be called is a grim reality.
It's a grim reality, it's such a grim reality. It's a unethical truth, it's a unmoral truth which happened. It's a grim reality which came here. It's a cruel reality which came.
That stares us in our face.
That stares us, that makes us not to be able to blink the eye on this case of a sexual harassment which happened.
And it's our top focus tonight.
And it's our top focus tonight. Clear?
Here on India at 9, the big headline at the moment.
The big headline at the moment. It's our big focus tonight. It's a top story tonight. That what happened actually, and who is responsible, who must take accountability for all of this. The eve-teaser. Who will stop the eve-teaser? Clear?
That's shocking outrage after Punjab.
That is shocking outrage. That's really a shocking outrage. That's really a shocking feeling which happened.
A policeman is killed by eve-teasers.
The police killed by eve-teasers. Eve-teasers stabbed the administration actually.
Defending his daughter in Amritsar.
Defending his daughter in Amritsar. While defending his daughter in Amritsar, you know, the cop was brutally killed by the eve-teasers while saving his daughter.
The Akali politician who allegedly shot him is a...
Okay, the Akali Dal politician who allegedly shot him, because somebody accused that Akali Dal, the young youth leader of the Akali Dal, did this incident. Actually, the shootout happened in Punjab regarding eve-teasing. You know, in the case of that particular in Punjab, the unfortunate incident happened. But the shootout was done by the Akali Dal young youth political leader to the cop, and he was brutally killed the cop. And it's such a brutalized act which happened. It's such a mental act, or we can say the big death which happened.
Arrested and expelled from the party, the area SHO is dismissed.
But the area SHO and is dismissed.
Dereliction of duty.
And it's this really dereliction of duty, which is done by the cop. It is just a dereliction of duty. It's such a neglecting of duty. The dereliction of duty means that when the particular girl went to the police station, she didn't get the proper justice. She didn't get the proper fair trial on that particular police station. So this is the neglection of duty. It just happened in the police station, and this is such an unfortunate incident which happened.
He shot him, is arrested and expelled from the party. The area SHO is dismissed for dereliction of duty.
Dereliction of duty. It's such a dereliction of duty which happened. Yes, sir. Here in Punjab and Mumbai, such a dereliction of duty that cops are not taking the responsibility and they are not taking the accountability. That who is responsible for all these situations. Seriously, it's a dereliction. Because the neglecting of duties of the cops makes us embarrassed. Clear? How shameful it is that somebody, a political leader, a young political leader, killed one cop. Remaining cops ran away from that particular status quo, from that particular area. So on the spot, they ran away. The remaining cops. And the dereliction of duty of the officers in the administration of the police station. So where the girl can hope that she will be able to get a justice, where she will be able to get the hope. So this is the main reason this is going on, because nobody wants to take accountability. Neither those cops who ran away from the spot, neither the administration who is doing the dereliction of their duties, neither anyone. They are just performing their task. This is the main reason. Or passing the buck. Either they will performing their task or they will pass the buck. But they can't do their duties for one day. This is the main reason. And that makes us embarrassed.
In Mumbai, the family of 19-year-old.
In Mumbai, the family of 19-year-old, the child of 19-year-old.
Santosh in Dombivli is still grieving his brutal death.
Still grieving his brutal death. Still feeling sorrow of his brutal death because he lost his life. The 19-year-old boy, Santosh, lost his life.
He was stabbed for taking on eve-teasers. Why?
He was stabbed for taking on eve-teasers. He was stabbed of dealing with eve-teasers. Because eve-teasers passed a lewd comment, a vulgar comment to a girl, and that's why he he was stabbed by the Caesars. He was stabbed. उसको चाकू से मार दिया गया. He was literally stabbed many times by the Caesars. So it is such a shocking incident and such an unfortunate incident of the Mumbai.
People, including 4 minors, are arrested.
Including 4 minors, 1 sent to jail, and including 4 minors who below the age of 18 are sent to the juvenile center. They are sent to juvenile center. Juvenile center means a center for young youth, for the young children. It's called a juvenile center.
It's the big question. Do we need tougher laws to deal with?
Do we need tougher laws to deal with e-teasing? This is a big question which we are raising tonight. The big debate is coming up on that particular issue. We will do the debate that what's the solution regarding that. But do we need a tougher law to deal with the e-teasing? Because this is such a crucial issue which is going on. In the 2 places simultaneously, the incident happened. One in Mumbai and second is Punjab. First of all, I would like to take the first comment. I would like to take the first comment of Mr. Yogesh. What do you think about these cops? These cops are not doing their job well. They are just degradation of their duties. They are just doing. So what? Why it is happening actually? What do you think about it? Yes.
The Punjab policeman is killed by e-teasers while defending his daughter in Amritsar. The Adani politician who allegedly shot him is arrested and expelled from the party. The area SHO was dismissed for dereliction of duty.
E-teasing. Actually, e-teasing is not a word. E-teasing is not a word. Sorry, e-teasers is not a word. It's e-teasing. E-teasing means the harassment of women. The sexual harassment of women. That's what e-teasing. If you're bothering a woman, you do some sexual harassment. It's called e-teasing. E-teasers are those who used to do. You can call e-teasers who used to do this. Who used to do sexual harassment and bothering the women. But e-teasing means the harassment of women. It's called e-teasing. Clear? Sexual harassment of a woman. Sexual छेड़खानी किया गया ना, literally that is called e-teasers से कहते हैं, e-teasers बोलते हैं जो करते हैं. So they pass the limit to it. So what do you think about it? The dereliction of the administration, the paradise way they behaved, and the girl didn't get a fair trial. So what do you think about it? The first comment, because you want to become a cop, please camera, you want to become a cop. So I just want to take a comment on this, then I will discuss some other headlines. What do you think about it? Please take it camera. एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का ऐसा रवैया कि वो लोग काम नहीं कर रहे हैं और इतनी ईवीजन के केस आ रहे हैं. एक अकाली दल के लीडर ने दिन दहाड़े एक पुलिस वाले को मार दिया उसकी बेटी के सामने, क्योंकि उसकी बेटी को छेड़ रहे थे और उस पर गलत कमेंट पास कर रहे थे. तो क्या समझते हैं आप? यू वांट टू बिकम अ कॉप, रियली वांट टू बिकम अ कॉप? आप पुलिस ऑफिसर बनना चाहते हैं? डू यू वांट नाउ टू बिकम अ कॉप? बिकॉज ऑफ दीस टाइप ऑफ ब्यूरोक्रेट्स वी विल टॉक अबाउट.
पुलिस वाले छेड़ रहे थे उसकी बेटी, पुलिस वाले की बेटी को छेड़ रहे थे. तो
the police on the spot the police officer ran away from that particular spot.
जो छेड़ रहे थे उसके लीडर ने पुलिस वाले को मार दिया बेटी के सामने.
Yeah, and on the spot they have a group, they have a squad of 4 police officers with him, because he is not a sub inspector, he is not a superintendent, he is just a high rank. He is that's why the remaining police officers, the remaining cops ran away from the spot, on the spot. So what do you think about it? Don't you think so that it is just a shamelessness? It is just shamelessness and it is just a bomb slap in the face of the administration that they ran away after a shootout? एक गोली चलने के बाद वो लोग भाग गए. तो क्या समझते हैं आप? You want to become a cop? क्या?
एक गोली चलने के बाद भागे. तो मतलब कितने का ग्रुप था?
4 to 5.
पुलिस वाले एक था.
We will discuss it. But what do you think? It is not a shocking incident? and it is not it's not a huge embarrassment for India that you want to go into the administration and you can just see live that what administration is doing right here, right now, in the world, in India, in some particular state, regarding the cases of teasing, that if some shoot-off was held, they ran away from the spot. What kind of cops they are, what kind of administration it is. We have to kick out this administration and we have to kick out these cops if they can't do work. What do you think about it? Don't you think so? That this is just the dereliction of their duties. When the girl went to the police station, the dereliction of their duties is such a huge embarrassment for the girl. Don't you think so? The huge embarrassment for the cop, the dereliction of their duties. उन्होंने अपनी ड्यूटी को neglect कर दिया. उन्होंने केस arrest नहीं किया. What kind of dereliction? Because the case is against them. It's a political leader who says that
coming to this, we are going on celebrating the birthday of Osho. Osho का बर्थडे है 11 का ट्यूजडे हम करेंगे. ट्यूजडे क्लास नहीं होगी. 9 to 12 3 घंटे का प्रोग्राम.
Can we pass it tomorrow? Can we shift it day after tomorrow on Sunday?
Can we
Shift it on Monday.
what?
The Osho. अच्छा.
No.
On 11th.
On 11th there is a birthday. His birthday. So birthday can't be celebrated one day earlier or one day after. Okay?
So day after day.
No, on Tuesday.
Or Tuesday.
11th. 11th.
So day after day, we used to do some top stories on CNN and it is just a huge embarrassment for Indian cops and Indian administration that the women are not safe in India. The women are not safe in the particular state because of the continuously attacks, because of the constant attacks by the eve-teasers. This is such a huge embarrassment and this is just a warm slap in the Indian cops' faces that what the hell is going on.
4 minors are arrested.
4 minors are arrested in Mumbai.
We'll raise the big question, do we need tougher laws to deal with...
Do we need tougher laws to deal with eve-teasing? This is the question which is asked by the CNN IBN and the big debate is coming up. So we have to discuss this crucial issue and it's such an unfortunate status quo that we have to discuss these type of issues where somebody is suffering. And I think that Bollywood must take accountability for all of this. Because Bollywood is responsible all the way. And they lifted these types of eve-teasing crimes up. Because they must take accountability and they are responsible for all of this. For the worst situation. The situation is going to be worse day by day in the sense of eve-teasing and in all the areas of the country. This is the eve-teasing cases and the rape cases used to happen in our country just because of the Bollywood. I'm very straight away towards this because I know very well that, my life recording is going on, but I'm very straight away towards this that it's Bollywood who is responsible, who is the hell responsible for all the rape cases and for all these kind of eve-teasing. Yeah, let's go.
Eve-teasing or sexual harassment, as we should really be calling it here on CNN IBN.
And we should be calling it here on CNN IBN. We should discuss here on CNN IBN on this news.
Special panel is coming up tonight on it.
The question panel is coming up tonight on India Tonight. The question panel, they will discuss this issue with some panelists who will participate in that debate.
India Tonight. That's not all. In our other headlines tonight.
That's not all. In our other headlines tonight. We will discuss some other headlines today.
अब हमारी पार्टी ने कल राज्यसभा में केंद्र सरकार के पक्ष में ही वोट देने का.
So Mayawati decided yesterday in Rajya Sabha that she will go with the government, and this is such a huge strength for the government because it strengthens the government actually. It strengthens the government actually because the main thing is that if you were to talk about Mayawati, day before yesterday, Mayawati said that Mayawati in Lok Sabha, Mayawati walked out from the Lok Sabha, okay, and abstained the FDI under voting motion. Abstained the voter FDI under voting motion. So this is just a huge victory for the UPA and huge victory for the government that Mayawati is with the government. And you know, she commented on Sushma Swaraj, and Sushma Swaraj said that it's CBI who bulldozed the SP and BSP to walk out from the Lok Sabha. The Mayawati did a counter attack yesterday, and she said that she didn't be able to achieve his goal. That's why she has now become, you know, the Sushma Swaraj and the NDA has now become mad. They didn't get the clue. That's why they are just beating about the bush. That's why they are wandering here and there. Okay, so this kind of statement she said earlier. Like in Hindi we can say कि अंगूर नहीं मिले तो अंगूर खट्टे हैं. So this is the statement which is said by Mayawati yesterday. And seriously, she supported the government.
UPA is set to win the winter test.
UPA is set to win. UPA is set to win. UPA is all set to win the winter test.
Co-House of Parliament after Mayawati decides to vote with the government on FDI
Mayawati decided to strengthen the government on the issue of FDI
and retain the Rajya Sabha.
and retain the Rajya Sabha. And she just wants to make strong the government in the issue of Rajya Sabha, in the floor of the house in Rajya Sabha.
The Samajwadi Party will abstain.
The Samajwadi Party will abstain. The Samajwadi Party is constantly abstaining the voting motion, the FDI. They are not opposing the FDI as well as they are not with the FDI. So this motion is such a ridiculous motion. This motion makes us think that what they are doing, it means that they are playing a pure politics. This is a pure politics. That they are not with the FDI or they are not against the FDI. Because they know very well that very possible that if UPA will win the bet is, and if they will go against it, so very possible that UPA won't support the Mulayam Singh. And if they will go with the UPA, and may possible in the forthcoming time the NDA government will come or the NDA will win this FDI battle, so they won't be able to get the support from NDA. So this is just a pure politics which they are playing right here, right now. That's why they are not with the NDA, they are not against with the FDI. Sorry, they are not with the FDI, they are not against with the FDI. This is the main basic question, and that's why SP abstained. That's why SP walked out and did a bailout attempt in Lok Sabha and as well as simultaneously in Rajya Sabha. Clear? And now?
And we'll be joined by the man who's done it all for UPA.
And the man, we are joining with the man who has done all of this for the UPA. Can Congress PSP backing deal? I raised this issue yesterday. But I raised this issue yesterday debate in the morning. And in the night, in Indian time, the same question. They that it's a Congress BSP backing deal because Mayawati is supported in Rajya Sabha, the government, so that's why they are asking the same question that it's Congress BSP the backroom deal. They did a backroom deal or it's a quid pro quo. This is just a big question which we are asking right here, right now.
So this time the newsmaker, Parliamentary Affairs Minister, Kamal Nath will be on.
The newsmaker, the Parliamentary Affairs Minister, it's Kamal Nath. Newsmaker means guys, the guy who will make the news. Who will make a day-long news. That's called a newsmaker. Clear?
India Times. GMR begins to vacate the Malé.
GMR begins to vacate the Malé airport. Maldives airport. The island which is in the southern India, near the Pacific Ocean, whose three sides are cornered, is called a Maldives Island. So in the Maldives Island, the GMR was ordered to vacate the airport as soon as possible.
For the President's office in Maldives tells it.
It's Maldives. Clear?
This after a Singapore court ruled against GMR.
This after Singapore court moved against GMR.
Allow the takeover of the airport.
And allow the takeover of the airport. Clear? Takeover means that if you are taking over something, if you are taking over some property, or taking over some kind of car, or taking over some asset. Clear? So this is the headline. This is just the headline. We don't know about the top story. Clear? We don't know about the brief of the story, but this is just the headline which I am telling you.
Ajit Pawar is back in the Maharashtra.
Ajit Pawar is back in the Maharashtra.
Cabinet within 3 months of resigning over a multi-crore irrigation.
Within the 3 years of resigning a multi-crore irrigation scam. In a multi-crore irrigation scam, he was having an intelligence, or you can say he was accused to be having an intelligence in that multi-crore irrigation scam. But now he was returned after 3 months.
Scam, and days after a white paper brought out by his own department.
And after some time, the white paper was brought out by his own department. White paper means a government report. A government report showed by his own department, the white paper. We will discuss it that when we will get the white paper regarding that e-teaser cases, the government will be able to see the white paper against the Akali leader, the young leader, or they won't be able. So this is a big question which we are talking about. Clear? The big debate is coming up, but after some time.
Of wrongdoing. He is sworn in tomorrow morning.
He is sworn in tomorrow morning. He will take an oath today. Because it's yesterday's news, so he will take a sworn today. He will take an oath today. Because previously 3 months back, he was accused that he was having indulgence in the multi-crore irrigation scam. But now he will sworn today. Because government brought out the white paper and showed the public that he was innocent. That's why he will take a sworn today. Yeah?
Post and friends in Gujarat.
Post and friends in Gujarat. The Amin who was previously he was an ex-congressman. He was an ex-congressman, but now he is with the BJP. But first he didn't get the ticket of the BJP. So this is also we can say this that this is also pure politics. That he didn't get the ticket from the BJP. That's why now he didn't get the ticket from the Congress. That's why he joined the BJP. Yeah, so it is such a huge embarrassment. And Modi, I saw the news yesterday of the G News actually, and G News में तुरुप का पत्ता हाथ लग गया नरेंद्र मोदी के. So this is the kind of news which I saw yesterday. तुरुप का पत्ता हाथ लग गया. So yeah, तुरुप का पत्ता हाथ लग गया. So this is just the news which I saw yesterday at sharp 9, and this is a leader who now joined Narendra Modi's party. Previously he was in the Congress. But now he is in the BJP because he got a ticket in the BJP. So we can just respectively and we can just say this, absolutely we can just say this, beyond doubt, it's doubtless that they are having no integrity. They are having no integrity. Clear?
The ex-Congress leader Narahari Amin joins hands with Chief Minister Nal.
Just write it 2 words. White paper. White paper, just write it. No. Just let me know. Only don't use. Just write 2 words and let me know in the debate. The debate is coming up. It's white paper.
Narendra Modi, Amin quit the Congress after being denied a ticket. It's a
White paper.
boost again to Modi.
It's boost again to Modi. Yeah, it is such a wide boost again to Modi because he got the support from the Amin. Yeah. So he got the support against the Modi. So, and the politicians and the pure politics, they have an integrity of a pure politics. So this is such a big question. The pure politics in Lok Sabha, in Rajya Sabha. Yeah.
2 doctors are dismissed.
White paper on e-thesis.
1 suspended more than 48 hours after 5 patients died at
1 suspended after 48 hours when the 5 patients died. 1 suspended after 48 hours when the 5 patients died. On that particularly, Regina told us about the news on the ICU. So, yeah, 5 patients died. After the 5 patient died, 1 suspended, and the other doctors dismissed.
suspended more than 48 hours after 5 patients died.
More than 48 hours after 5 patients died.
In a Delhi hospital ICU.
In a Delhi hospital ICU, this happened.
Due to negligence, the medical superintendent.
Due to negligence, the medical superintendent, the medical supervisor,
is transferred.
the medical superintendent is transferred. Why didn't they transfer? By dismissing the doctors. You can just pay a tribute for those patients who died because of their negligence. We used to call second God to the doctors. But what kind of negligence is this? If you are doing the transfer of a doctor, it means that if the superintendent will go in some other state, the same mistake will happen. So what are you doing and why are you doing? You are just performing a task. The transfer of the superintendent and the dismissal of some doctors, the suspension of some doctors is sufficient. We can just call it good enough. This is such a huge embarrassment for the world. Everywhere the situation is going to worse day by day. We can't talk about the development of India. It's our unfortunate status quo or unfortunate instance that we are living in that country where we can't talk even a single time or even a single day for the braveness or for the great of the Indians. No, we can just talk about the scams, scandals, harassment, sexual harassment, and this e-teasing and these kind of scams and all these Colgate scams. These kind of scams we can talk. We used to talk. He could have been saved. He could have saved if that particular cop who ran out from the spot, if they did something. If they could do something with the, in that particular incident which happened in the job. But they couldn't have done something. That's why, in a brutalized manner, they killed in front of all the people, the cop. So this is such a huge embarrassment.
It's a big day for Indian sports. England captain Alistair Cook puts India on the map in the Eden Test, while Hockey India beat Belgium to reach the semi-finals of the Champions Trophy for the first time since 2004.
Since 2004, they beat in the hockey match. They beat their rivals in the hockey match, and on the other side, England won the test. So simultaneously, they are just presenting the sports news. Here, on the one side, in the cricket, they won the cricket test. England, they thrashed out India, and on the other side, the hockey team beat their rivals. The Indian hockey team beat their rivals. Here,
And CNIB and Civil.
it's CJ. Guys, I'm also CJ because I applied for a CJ. CJ refers to citizen journalist, that you can just give the interview or you can just take a picture. If something is going wrong in front of you, so you can just take a clip and present on the CNN. So I also applied for a citizen journalist earlier and I filled up a form, but I didn't, I didn't get the proper information regarding that because I didn't try it again. Yeah? But I filled a form and I got the resolution that I'm with CJ. So there is some formality which we have to do. You want to become a CJ or you want to visit yourself, or if something wrong is going on, so you can just take out the camera and just send that clip on CNN IBN and you can just directly use the show of yours to directly broadcast on CNN IBN on Sunday 11 to 12 or something else. If something wrong is going on in front of you. Yeah? So this is always I tried, or you can say I applied for it. Okay, apart from that, Citizen Journalist Asian TV Award for CNN IBN CJ. Citizen Journalist wins 3 years in a row. Okay? The guy who wins 3 years in a row as a citizen journalist. Because he's not a reporter, he's not a spokesman, or he's not a spokesperson of the CNN IBN. He's not a correspondent of the CNN IBN. He's not a correspondent of any media. But he is presenting the news as a news reporter, as a correspondent. Because he is not in the slumber. Yeah? Because he just wants to reform the society. Because he just wants to do a small reform in the society. That's why he is doing something. So he is participating in the reform and that's good. Every man should, I should give a suggestion. I just want to give a suggestion that every citizen of India should become a CJ. And should work like a CJ.